Hey everybody, as always, I hope you're doing well out there. Today I'm going to be doing a hopefully quick video to walk you through one of the more misleading or confusing features that I've found on the Garmin Instinct Solar Watch, and that is the logging of a fish during the fishing activity. So I should mention first that I am using the solar model. The reason I say that is as of July 2021, you can only get the fishing activity on one of the solar models of the Garmin Instinct. And maybe they'll put that out in a update in the future, but currently if you don't have a solar model, this video isn't going to do much for you. The other thing is, let's go ahead and press GPS. Let's go to navigate and let's go to saved locations. You'll notice on my watch I don't have any saved locations. The reason I wanted to mention that is you'll see in a second where I talk about this feature being kind of misleading. I'm going to go back to my main watch face. The fish activity is just like any other activity. We're going to press the GPS button. We're going to select it from our list of activities. In this case, I want to wait until the GPS connects. It might take a few seconds because I'm indoors, but the GPS is a feature that is needed in this activity because in logging of the fish, it saves or supposedly saves your location. So my GPS is connected. We're going to go ahead and start fishing. Works just like any other activity. Now you're going to see some information up here on the screen. I've done some videos in the past that walk you through the fishing timer and the fishing alerts. I'm not going to get into that. What we're talking about in this video is this little indicator in the upper right hand corner. That's where you can see how many fish you've caught for the given activity. So if I want to log that I've caught a fish, first before we do that, let me say that when we started this fishing activity, we started lap number 1 in the activity. I'm going to press GPS. I'm going to choose log catch, and you'll see it says fish and location saved, and I've logged fish number 1. This is the misleading part. Location saved leads you to believe that it saved your location so you can go back to that location someday. The reality is that it really didn't. When you logged that fish, it created lap number 2. I'm going to go ahead and log another fish. Fish and location saved, it just created lap number 3. It didn't save any location. So I'm going to go ahead and end this fishing activity and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to end the activity and we're going to save it. Now, if we go back to navigate and try and go to those fishing locations where we caught the fish, you'll see I still have no saved locations. If you wanted to get back to the location, you actually would have to navigate back to activities and then choose the activity for today. The part that's a little bit, I think, kind of dumb about this feature is I can navigate back to the activity, but I can't navigate back to an individual lap. Here are the laps. Lap number 1, again, was when I started the fishing activity. Lap number 2 is my first catch. Lap number 3 is my second catch, but I can't navigate to a lap. I can see the details of the lap, but I can't navigate back to it. So when you're doing the fishing activity, the only thing you could ever get back to doing just what we did, logging the catch, is getting back to the start of the activity. I'm going to show you the way I would use the fishing activity, and then you can do whatever you want just so you know how it works. So let's go back and let's do another fishing activity. We're ready to go. Our GPS is connected. Let's start fishing. If I was out fishing and I wanted to save the location of where the individual fish was caught, I would log the catch. Then I would save the location. And when you do that, you're actually saving the physical location of where you're standing. I know that's a little bit clunky. You can rename it. You can do all of that stuff now, or you can do it later. I usually do it later in the Garmin Explore app. But by doing that, when we finish this activity, I'm going to end this one. Now, not only do I have the activity saved with all of my laps, the number of fish I've caught, but I can still navigate back to the saved location because now I've got it. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of a clunky feature. I don't know why they say fish and location save, because they don't save your location, but you can go in and save the location manually during the fishing activity, and that's what I would recommend. I hope that makes sense. I get a lot of questions about this feature. I can understand the confusion. As always, if you've got any questions, post them in the comments. Be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.